For this season, I pictured the Swedish snow parka that was a part of the uniform from the 60s, with the big hood, bellow pocket, and the drawstring at the waist. Slim trouser and chunky army boots created an interesting look. The fabric we used in the parka is a wax cotton, which is a signature fabric from us. It creates a nice used vintage look because you can shape the garment due to the fabric.
We are often inspired by masculine type of garments transformed into feminine silhouettes. The chunky boot has a vintage treatment that is in a high version of the same as the men's low version. Often moves forward by Stefan and myself in changing ideas and letting the vision build up between us. When Stefan talked about the off-white winter army parka with the hood, I a couple of days later saw a picture of the character death in the movie 17. It was natural for us to take this turn and to make this movie the theme of the collection. The hood is an important detail and it's represented not only in clothes but in dresses and in scarves.
Look or his clothes that inspired us. It's more the mood and feeling about his movies, the barren and the cold feeling. The graphic Nordic jacquard sweater gives more dramatic look to the collection with the black and off-white color. The narrow leather trouser and the grey vintage army boots. The off-white leather bag is washed and treated and turned inside out to give a nice contrast with the black piping.
From the known scene in the movie where the death is playing chess with a knife, we've been inspired by the chessboard and the development of different kinds of chess in Leeds and all over New Jersey.
look. The chessboard pattern on the cardigan is inspired, as I mentioned, from the movie where the knight is playing chess with the dead. Suit trouser mixed together with its utility look and the chunky men's boot with the white rubber sole also creates an interesting mix between classic and outdoor garments. The chessboard also inspired us to work with patchwork, using different fabrics to give patch feeling. The trouser, a Judas trouser made in classic suit fabrics, leg pockets. The blazer is a cotton and wool fabric mix to give a more casual and relaxed look.
For next autumn-winter, a new fitted silhouette on the jacket, one button, patch wool trouser in tone and tone, black and anthracis melange, a wide masculine fit into the trouser and a cropped length, crinkle wool used also in coats but also in bags.
Patch coat, again mixing fabric, leather and crinkled wool. The leather trouser, we have used same fabric, we kind of used it inside out to create the patch feeling and also inspired from a riding trouser.
It's a very Swedish style in an updated way. Important is the merge between the rough outer coat and the romantic frills in off-white, and narrow legs and narrow trouser with a nice silhouette with its wide upper part.
A short utility jacket in washed, very thin cut leather. Some parts are cut and sewed